Neutral.
Okay.
What's up everyone? I'm Joe. Welcome to another vlog. I'm also outside the house today. I'm not at my office. I'm in my car, finally. And I'm still in the same town or location. We're not on top of the hill where we can see the view. And I'm saying we because I'm not alone. I'm with my friend, Antonio. Today, I thought I could teach him a bit of photography. He is a model in my Instagram feed. He likes to be photographed a lot, right? They need proof. So today I'm gonna teach him a bit of basics of photography, and the challenge will be twisted around. This time he'll try to photograph me. I'll try to be the model. We're gonna do some before and after. Before I teach him how the pictures will come out. After I teach him, how will his skills be improved at least by 5 to 10%. And hopefully you can learn from this as well, because it's the photography basics. They support the photography system. I'll explain that later, but for now, let's go take some pictures. So I opened the trunk of my car for my camera bag because you don't have any limits. So you're free to choose any lens that you want. The choice is yours. And I think he'll definitely choose the 50mm. He's gonna photograph me, and I'm gonna give you 5 to 10 minutes, and you're free to photograph anything you want. It doesn't matter if you want to photograph me, you can photograph the nature as well. One thing I want you to put in mind is to be creative as much as you can.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so my thought about this challenge, I don't think it's that hard. I can learn, I can try to take some photos, I can discover my photography skills. I might try something new. I never thought I would capture some photos alone. Let's do this, guys. Let's go. So guys, I just put my jacket. I just wore it because it's getting a little bit cold out there. So my goal is to improve my photography skills and not to go home sick, because safety comes first, and let's do this.
Okay, so what do you think about this experience trying to learn photography? What is it like to you?
I guess it would be a nice experience trying to improve my photography skills live on earth while walking in the beautiful nature and this beautiful creation of God. I guess we can profit from this beautiful nature, the colors, the everything around us here. It's more effective to be here live on the ground, capturing some landscapes rather than watching tutorials on YouTube, on Instagram, platforms of social media. It's more efficient.
So you can suggest,
yes,
like, people should go for walks, and if they want to learn photography, talk to someone who might have some experience in photography.
Yeah, to go group walk, enjoy the moment, explore new things, discover also their photography skills.
And while we're out here, the gorgeous greenery, the gorgeous colors, that's the pandemic effect, I guess. It affected...
No pollution at all.
Right.
It's all clean.
Zero level of pollution. I think we're seeing colors more clear now. It's really weird.
We were talking, me and this photographer here. We were saying that we thought that we are blind.
Yeah, we were like, you can tell yourself that you could have been colorblind all this time staying at home. That's really a new and weird experience to have. Let's continue the challenge as well.
Yeah, let's go. And now let's try to capture some photos of him, so we can finish the hardest part at first, and then we can focus on the landscapes of this beautiful country, of this beautiful town.
I like your strategy.
I'm the kind of human that likes textures. Let's try capturing some wood photos. Guys, I found the key of success. Thank you, mate. Make sure to like, comment, share, turn on the bell notification.
Or he'll run at.
Yeah, he'll bite me. Yeah.
No, he'll run at the people who don't subscribe.
Or he'll bite you and
Run at you
he'll bite you.
in the balls.
Ouch! Make sure to subscribe for your safety. Okay, so I like to take close-up photos, especially from the side. So guys, let's take a photo of me, a selfie of me. He won't know he's far. He's far. So let's take a photo of me, a selfie. He won't know he's so busy talking to someone. To his girlfriend maybe. Or to his mom, shouting at him. He's mad. Sad.
Okay, so you haven't still taken a creative photo. For starters, it will be a huge leap that will definitely define your photography path. So yeah, from this specific photo that you're gonna take, you're gonna notice if you have the roots of a photographer or you need the skills. So let me talk to you about it. Okay, so this time the subject will be me. You're gonna try to photograph me and try to use your maximum creativity, like try really hard, and from there we'll start improving some steps. It's like an exam, if you want, a test. Yeah, not an exam. You're gonna try and see. I'm not gonna talk now, just let your creativity explode.
Guys, I won't fail at all. Yeah.
You promised them that.
Yeah, I promise.
That's some spirit.
Yeah.
From this point, we'll see where we can get him to land.
Yeah, just put here. Focus.
Just let
on your dream.
Yeah, let your creativity explode.
Yeah.
Like a nuke bomb.
Yeah, just like the nuke bomb. Yeah, that's gonna surprise us this year. It's hard year. We just need that nuke bomb and the humanity will
fade away.
Yeah. Just smile. Smile.
I am smiling.
I can see it. Yeah, smile. And now please, would you move away from the trunk? Go sit there!
Where?
There! Run! Oh, that's the ping, 1000 ping leg. Yeah. Okay, so now, smile. No, I'm joking. Yeah, so just put your right feet. No, on the yeah, exactly, on the ledge. No.
Balance.
Yeah, and put your right hand on your shirt. Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna call it
Out.
Yeah, that was the challenge before he learns the skills. Now I'm gonna go and teach him, and I'm gonna teach you guys as well. So make sure you have all ears in to the video, to what I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna explain the simplest thing possible so that you don't get lost, and you guys too. And we'll see how this might improve your photography as well as your dance. Yeah. Bro, the snail that you photographed, it just
Still here.
It just made a really wow. We have a racer. Okay, it started raining. It started pouring, not raining. Oof, and my camera's soaking wet. It's a sponge now. So he did the challenge. It went. How did it went? How did it go?
Yeah, not my best, even at practicing my English.
It's okay. I once was like you. Just a little bit of improvement helps.
Francophone, French. Je parle bien le français. Oui.
Bien sûr. So I'm gonna share the tips that will give a huge impact on your knowledge of photography for you guys and for you as well. So first, before I go into them, I want to critique a little bit the photos that were taken by Antonio. Yeah.
Follow me at Yusuf Antonio.
Here's his Instagram. Or you can, I have some pictures of him as well. You can
just click
on
my name.
I tagged him.
Yeah.
So you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first picture that you took.
Yeah.
It's the rim of the car. Okay. Okay, so what was your intention on taking this picture?
I like cars, tires, BMW. I was close to the car. I thought that it would be my...
You felt some chemistry between
Yeah,
them.
yeah, I felt some
Oh.
chemistry, yeah.
Okay, and what about Corona?
So my goal is to improve my photography skills and not to go home sick.
Okay, but what about this one?
Oh, it's too bad. Not you took this picture, not me.
No, I didn't.
Yes.
Actually, it's a pretty good picture.
Yeah, so yeah, I took it.
So this is called a perspective photo. Perspective photos have things that are called leading lines. So there's a point in the middle of the photo, if you want, and all the things that, you know, the road, for example, the trees, they go towards this point. The lines that overlay these, we call them leading lines.
Yeah.
So if you see with your eyes any composition that you might think it has some leading lines, it's a photograph. It's a photo. You can take a picture of it easily.
Okay.
But we'll have to talk about the adjustments
Listen
first.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a picture of a snail.
I also love snails. Yeah.
That's another reason to go
Yeah.
into photography.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, like,
You can
people-
capture... Wait, I'm talking.
Sorry.
Okay, so you can capture animals, cars, like I did before. Okay, like I did before, so you can capture garbage.
It's an artistic composition. You might get something out of it, you don't know.
Yeah.
Speaking of snails, snails are reason for people to go into photography because some people that really love nature, they like animals. They definitely like snails. You did a good one on this, but there still needs some fixing to do. We'll talk about
Yeah.
this.
Later.
A
Thank you.
close up of a flower.
Of me. Oh no, I'm a field of flowers. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
The nukes have came. We'll talk about nature photography as well, flowers in specific. Why you should not avoid. I'll talk about it.
Yeah. I love taking those photos.
That's a nice one. That's a really nice picture.
Thank you.
So I think that was picture by chance, or maybe you saw something. I don't know. I cannot judge
Yeah.
right now. I can only judge on the technical things in pictures. This looks moody. I kind of like it. You did a nice job on this as well.
Thank you, mate.
More
So much.
more flowers
For you guys.
for the subscribers.
For the subscribers of this guy, this amazing guy, photographer, model, everything. He's so talented. This is for you.
What about the people that are allergic to flowers? This car is for you. That's a nice picture. That's okay. Honestly, I'm speechless. There are some pictures that like, wow, I congrat you. It's not. You did a nice job. Nice.
Thank you.
I don't think I need to explain anything anymore. Okay, no, I really
No.
need to.
I'm just a beginner. You're the master, and yeah.
what? What are those? How many? You had fun, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you had so much.
You were talking to someone.
I was just telling my mom I'm not far from home.
It was an opportunity to take some selfies. Yeah.
With a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a phone. It's a different
It's
feeling.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now we have the portrait photos.
برو كتير حلوين الالوان.
مم.
برو بدي صورهم. وقف صور بدي تصور. Oh, a cute man.
Also, I did not expect photos like these. You did a nice job, and I congrat you. This prize
Okay.
is worth a brofist. Another nuke.
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna learn photography, but you don't know where to start. You don't know the basics of photography. You have some idea of how you can take beautiful shots, but you don't have the basics. You don't have the things, the tools, the knowledge to get you somewhere. So the first thing that you have to know is that the camera, the professional camera, lies between your hands. It's your cell phone. Use it to your advantage.
Daily.
What I'd suggest, if you have an Android phone, at least every Android phone has the Pro Photo mode, which lets you adjust the settings of the camera. It lets you adjust the shutter and the ISO. It doesn't let you adjust the aperture because it has a small sensor, and I'm not gonna get into that. But basically, cell phones only let you adjust those two things. The three things that support the photography are obviously the shutter, the ISO, and the aperture. The shutter, you have to know that it controls the speed of thing that the shutter that captures the camera, the thing that goes. So you control the speed of the shutter.
Pac-Man.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
The door, the window. In photography, we talk about light. The more you let the shutter open, the more the slow speed closes, the more it lets in light. So you get a brighter image. So if you slow down the shutter, you get a bright image.
Speed up.
If you speed up the shutter,
ساعدتك بالانجلش يا حرام هيدي احفظها هيدي ما بتصير.
if you raise the shutter speed, اوكي هيك اوضح. بدي افخك.
مش عارف كيف يا زلمة.
So if you raise up the shutter speed, you get a less bright image, you get a darker image because it closes faster than a slow shutter speed, so it lets less light into the camera. Therefore, you get a darker image, and you get a time stop image. For example, you can stop a raindrop in the middle of the air if you get a fast shutter. So you can create something really cool with, you know, just experimenting with the shutter. The ISO is basically controlling the brightness of the image, the exposure of the image. So the higher you raise it, the brighter the image you get. When you lower the ISO, you get a darker image. So you could have it, you basically have to adjust the ISO and the shutter to get a normally exposed image, not a
blurry photo.
Yeah, not a blurry photo and not a totally dark or totally bright image. And the last thing you want to have in mind in photography for cameras, but cell phones don't have that, unfortunately. It's called the aperture. The aperture is basically like the eye, it's the iris. So it closes and it opens. So it basically acts like an eye. The brighter the image you have, you close the iris or the aperture so you can perfectly expose the image. Also, you can control the blurriness of the background with the aperture.
Anatomy and photography.
So the camera, it's a mechanical eye, just as it's like, this is the perfect example for a camera. So if you open the aperture, you get a blurry background, which we call a shallow depth of field. It's called depth of field. So it's the field where the things are in focus. So you autofocus on someone from the camera.
On me.
Yeah. So
focus on your goals, on your dreams, on me.
Yeah. So he becomes in focus and the background becomes blurry.
Yep.
So this is the aperture. And those three things, they form the pyramid of photography. Learn how to control them, learn how you can use them to get a perfectly exposed image, not a too bright or a too dark image, or a too blurry or not so blurry image. Another thing in photography is perspective, so we spoke about leading lines. There's also one rule that you must follow. If you're shooting subjects, you have to focus on leveling the camera to the subject. So for example, the snail photo.
Yeah.
You have to be at a lower angle because we want to show the importance of the snail, not like just it's a photo of a snail. We want to see the actions, so we want to take the most out of it. So the more you're getting the viewer to the level of the snail, you're giving an explanation to the composition that you're creating.
Some details.
Yes.
Yep.
Details as well. Why you shouldn't focus on flower photography? Because it's probably the flower, it's a magical thing, let's say. However you take the picture of a flower, it will always be beautiful, so it will trick you to make beautiful photos. It's a good thing. You can get away with it if you ever try to photograph flowers, but it won't let you know the mistakes that you're doing in other photographs. So make sure you're not too much sticking into flower photography. As for subject photography, if you're photographing a subject, you must have total control to guide the position, the eyes.
He must be handsome.
Exactly. You must make him handsome. You must control the position
Yep.
to make him look flattering. And also you can follow the rule of the eye level, like we said about the snail. It doesn't really matter if you're shooting in portrait or in landscape. If you're shooting in portrait, you're basically focusing on the subject a lot more. If you're shooting in landscape, you're showing more of a wider environment around the subject. So it depends on what you want to convey as a message in the photo. As for being creative, you should use objects and props with the subject to interact with them, so it makes like a small story in the image. For example, you can tell a model to take off his glasses, and as he's taking off his glasses, you'll snap the photo. So there's like a story. For example, the sun is setting, so there's no need to wear the glasses anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to create a story as well in your photos. How much do you think these tips weren't in your mind when you were doing the first part of the challenge?
How to play with the ISO,
Exposing perfectly.
the exposure, the
Yes,
contrast,
yes.
the color, the brightness of the photo.
Yes, exactly. It doesn't matter if you want to edit the photo afterwards, so make sure you get the photo right so that you don't lose your time while editing.
You just add some colors and it's
Yeah.
done. Finish.
Also about lighting, I almost forgot. You can check out a video about lighting. I'll put a banner right here. Go check it out. Use them as well in your photography. Have you seen this video about lighting?
Yes.
So you can apply those techniques as well in the coming challenge, in the upcoming challenge.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give you time to train, to take these tips
Into consideration.
exactly. And he's talking instead of me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I should be a tuber.
Yeah.
He's teaching me photography skills, and I guess he's not only teaching me photography skills, but how to be a YouTuber, how to practice my language, because my English sucks, as you see, because I had problems when I was young with and S. It's making me feel so bad.
Do you think that someday this became so dramatic suddenly? Do you think someday you might do a YouTube channel, for example, or you don't have it in mind?
At this time, I don't think so. But because I'm trying to focus on my education and disclaimer, I practice calisthenics. It's a hard type of sport.
He gets injured a lot.
Yeah, a lot, all the time, literally all the time. Now I'm talking and my left hand is killing me. And
Maybe someday you could do a calisthenics YouTube channel?
maybe, yeah. That was the
But
point.
like on the easy way, not
Yeah.
the YouTuber way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because with years of practice, I can.
You can get somewhere
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Yeah, and it's something that I like, I enjoy. I practice 3-4 days per week. It satisfies my ambitions, my dreams. I've always wanted to study PE at university, but I went into psychomotricity. Psychomotor therapy.
Psychotherapy.
Psychomotor therapy.
Yeah. Motor.
Okay. So
Neutral.
okay. We study a lot about anatomy, and like I know literally half of the muscles and bones in your body, even in your head. I don't know what's the benefits, the purpose of studying what's in here in my later profession, but wish me luck, guys.
Could you-
So it was a yes for thinking if I would be a YouTuber after some years.
That was very. It's like, okay, if anyone wants to know more information about anything that's related to PE or psychomotricity, electricity,
Psycho.
I'll Google it and I'll put the name right there. Yeah, maybe they can DM you or something and
Yeah.
ask you about anything.
About the psychomotricity.
Motor. So I'm gonna give you, like I said, some time to go train on the photography until the next vlog. We're gonna meet again. I'm gonna meet with other people as well. We're gonna have some, it's gonna be a lot more challenging because you're gonna photograph a lot more people.
But we're getting some food because I'm so hungry.
Of course, me too. My stomach is, it's yelling.
Yeah.
So I hope you too train. If you're new to photography, take these tips, learn them. Those are like some quick briefing you can check out on Wikipedia. It's a great source. It's the greatest source out there. But mostly you have to use the camera. You have to use it in your hand. You have to train your vision a lot more. So I know it's a bit hard at first, but it's a matter of looking for colors, looking for light and contrast, and it's basically, you'll get over it by time. So I'm not gonna judge anything right now about these. So,
and photography and calisthenics as well needs practice. Like, you know, practice makes perfect. Once you wanted to achieve a goal, just put that in mind. Don't lose motivation, don't lose hope.
Exactly, that's what I always tell them.
Yeah, if you love it, go for it.
If you have an opportunity to learn a new skill as well, even if you don't think it might not like
work
fit
that
you,
much,
just try it. Maybe it could get you somewhere.
It's not worth losing all these skills. The pain, the effort you gave through this long journey just because of a bad experience, a bad moment, just a failure. It's the best reason to continue, to learn some new skills, to pass, to endure, fight. If this is your dream, go for it and you'll be happy.
So this is your time. Don't look back. If you've been missing on something and you wanted to maybe look back at it, now it's your chance. Just go for it, and
don't you ever lose hope.
Yes. I'm gonna end this video here. We're gonna end this video here. The challenge is going to be in the next vlog, the final exam. We're gonna test him. I think he's gonna do very well, because seeing the first photos, that was like, I was impressed. Might be a lot more challenging though, because there will be a lot more people and it might be another location. So my battery died during the vlog, and it was then that I realized I'm not vlogging ever again with a single battery. That's why I made another investment, got myself another battery once and for all. No more battery loss during shoots, during vlogs. I mean, it was time I needed to get an upgrade, so I said, why not get a battery? This specific thing is the best investment you can have in your camera gear. So before you buy any lens, a memory card, or maybe even a new camera, just maybe consider getting a battery first. So I'll see you in the next vlog. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want, you can turn on the post notifications to get notified about new videos. But until then, I'll see you in the next video.